So it's the weekend again, and I'm still here with my friend Lucas. Say hi, Lucas.
Hello.
We're going to talk about more dumb stuff you can find on wikis. So today we're straying away from Wikipedia and going just onto a wiki, specifically the Marvel Wiki, which is one of my favourite websites on the internet because, as you're about to find out, they just list every dumb thing about every comic character. We're going to start with one of my favourite comic characters, the Hulk. We're going to go straight to the fun stuff, which is powers and abilities, because people think the Hulk is strong, he punches things.
Hulk smash.
Yeah, but let's just go through what the Marvel Wiki says, shall we? So, powers. And this is a quote from one Wolverine, James Howlett. There aren't many around who can describe what it feels like to get hit by the Hulk. Yeah, no fucking shit. Simple fact being, there aren't many around who can survive to tell the tale. There ain't no pain at first. It's like he hits you so damn hard, you actually leave your own body. And when you come back to that, you feel the pain and realise you're going toe to toe with a walking earthquake. Which, I'm going to admit, is a pretty fucking badass quote. The Wolverine's one of the few people who actually survive being hit by the Hulk, just because he's got an indestructible skeleton, and even he's like, fuck this. Yeah. So I can fight the Hulk, but I don't want to.
Even the guy that can't die goes, nah.
It's like, I'd rather go fight infinite ninjas than fight the fucking Hulk. We're going to start with his gamma radiation physiology, and we should clarify the reason we're making these videos, because I love just how matter-of-factly wikis are written when it comes to incredibly stupid things, especially like the Marvel Wiki, because this is all comic nonsense, and they try and talk about it like it's hard science, which is brilliant. So, gamma radiation physiology. Due to Bruce Banner being exposed to the gamma bomb's radiation, the later results arise from Banner's ensuing capacity to transform into a powerful monster. The Incredible Hulk is one of the physically strongest and resilient beings in the Marvel Universe, with the potential for limitless strength, stamina, durability, healing, and adaptation.
So he can do anything.
The Hulk can do anything. The Hulk can breathe in space, which we'll cover in a moment. Because people don't think that. They think, oh, he's just strong. No, the Hulk can breathe in space. The gamma radiation mutated his body and fortified his cellular structure, adding over 800 pounds of bone, marrow, and muscle tissue to his body. So that means the Hulk only like 800 pounds.
No, that means he got a gorilla's worth of like muscle
and
bone
that means the Hulk
to him.
Weighs about the same as Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
Donkey Kong's like an 800 pound fucking gorilla. Okay. I thought the Hulk would be way heavier than that.
I would too, but like, well, you know, I'd like extra like a couple £100 on for Bruce Banner, I guess.
Yeah, but like, 800, that's still like £1,000. Like, bodybuilders can lift that amount of weight. Now, you'd think the Hulk weighed like 9 tons or something stupid like that.
Oh, yeah.
Like, but no, apparently the Hulk weighs like 800 pounds. That reminds me of like Hello Kitty. Have you seen this?
No.
Do you know what Hello Kitty's official weight is? It's like about 3 apples. Do you know what her official height is?
Go on.
It's about 5 apples. I'm not making that last. That's a true fact. Go look that up. We'll cover that though when we go onto the Hello Kitty wiki next week. Wait, mate, you never know. There might be some interesting dumb stuff on there.
Could be.
Never question it. Moreover, the Hulk was stated to be an Omega level threat by both the Initiative and Mr. Fantastic, and even the original Omega level threat by Guy Ritchie. At one point, the Hulk was stated to be the strongest hero in the world. Nick Fury's intel also classified him as a power level 10+. Which I'm going to guess is like the best you get. Like, if
I know like Omega level mutants are like the top level.
Yeah, he's the original Omega level threat, and all he does is punch things. Can you imagine like some of the Omega level threats are like Omega level, like class mutants? You got like what Iceman,
like
who
Phoenix,
who can fundamentally change like the entire just like atmosphere of the planet via their powers, and Hulk just punches. But he punches so hard that he can just threaten reality itself with his fists. Like the fists of just this really angry toddler man. It's great. Let's delve into like the most important part, the transformation itself, which has its own category. The process by which Banner usually transforms into the Hulk is presumably the result of a chemical catalyst. I like as well it says it's presumably. As in, there has never been a definitive explanation of how he turned into the Hulk.
No, just ask Bruce Banner.
This is like one of the most famous characters in comics, and they've never had a comic where they say, oh, this is how it works.
Yeah.
They have to say, presumably. That's amazing. The total time of transformation falls anywhere from 25 seconds to 5 minutes, depending on the initial adrenaline surge, which will be determined by the original stimulus. However, there have been instances in which Bruce Banner became the Hulk without any discernible increase in heart rate or adrenal levels, suggesting that the true trigger mechanism into the Hulk is far more psychological than physical. Or he's always angry.
Yeah,
I love that in the film. I'm always angry. Really? He's always. Can't you just like? That's such a dumb explanation.
Yeah.
I'm always pissed off. Like what? Do you like put a Lego in your shoe or something? How does that work? How do you always be angry at everything? Like, what are you, like a Redditor? I don't know. Fuck. How can you be that angry all the time, Bruce Banner? You're a scientist.
I really want to know what it's like to watch Bruce Banner turn to Hulk for 5 minutes knowing your impending doom is on its way.
It's just struggling for 5 minutes. My favourite thing people do when they're playing the Hulk and they transform, it's the one they always do when they go up to a nearby desk and go, oh, and then sweep across the desk with both arms. They always do it.
Every time.
So good. When the Hulk transforms back into Banner, the excess muscle mass and energy is lost, presumably, and there's that word again, to the same place he derives it, which means we don't know why he gets bigger. No one knows why Hulk big.
Where does it come from? Where does it go?
Go. Cotton Eye Joe. You'd think we'd know that, wouldn't you? This is like, how do we not know why the Hulk gets big? Answer us, comics. Why Hulk big?
Tell us.
I need to know. As the Hulk's transformation is mostly a stress reaction, it is virtually impossible to attack, wound, or sedate him in his human form without the Hulk erupting almost instantaneously in self-defense.
Oh, God.
Instantaneously. Oh my God, that's so good.
They had that like movie quote, didn't they? Of like, oh, I put a bullet in me and the Hulk just spat it back out.
Yeah, I try to kill myself.
Yeah.
And like instantaneously, the Hulk's like, no, you
No.
don't. I'm surprised that we don't actually know how he transforms.
Yeah, that's weird.
You'd think in all the years of comics they've done, they would have told us how it...
some bullshit explanation away.
Like, why does he get big? Apparently no, it just materialised from fucking nowhere because science. And we're now up to what is perhaps the most important part of the Hulk's wiki page, which is the little subtitle that says unlimited strength, all in caps, with bold lettering.
Oh, God.
He says here, the Hulk possesses the capacity for essentially limitless strength. And there are, supporting this statement, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 separate references.
To unlimited power.
He's got unlimited power. He's just like emperoring it up in here, man. Just Palpatining his way through the MCU. In effect, upon actually estimating the Hulk's raw potential, the cosmic entity Beyonder, which is like one of the strongest beings in the universe, stated outright that the Hulk's strength is intrinsically limitless. These are the people they introduce to solve problems that can't be solved by regular hits. Like, Beyonder is basically a walking Deus Ex Machina. He can do anything. He's like, I'm not fucking with the Hulk.
No.
Like, he can punch me. Like, those fists, man, don't mess with him.
The Hulk can always get more angry.
Exactly, yeah. The Hulk's immeasurable strength is directly proportional to his level of rage, excitement, and stress. The Hulk also grows stronger the more radiation and dark magic that he catalyzes. So apparently the Hulk is just a magic battery. Did you know the Hulk can just absorb dark magic?
I'm not surprised, but I didn't know.
Just Domaru's going to get his ass kicked by the Hulk, man. Ghost Rider ain't got shit on the Hulk. Banner subconsciously restrains the Hulk's maximum potential because he quantifies and calculates the external variables like the Hulk so that the Hulk could never hurt somebody. That is one of my favourite things about the Hulk that's never been explored in the MCU. Is that Bruce Banner has like the strongest sense of willpower of any hero in the universe.
He can literally hold the Hulk back.
Yeah, he is the only being on the planet who can like control and restrain the Hulk. And there's a great cartoon where Loki goes into the Hulk's mind and takes Bruce Banner out of it and tries to control the Hulk to beat up Thor. And he can't control him, even as like an Asgardian god.
Yep.
And Bruce Banner basically says, you think you can stop the Hulk, be my fucking get. And then he goes back in and he beats down the Hulk. It's like, yeah, it's so cool. It's like, he's so strong. It's like all that bit in the shitty Ang Leek Hulk. Where he's like, I want to like, capture the Hulk's rage. He says, if you want it, take it on. And he just screams and just like the Kaioken Hulk. And just like energy just flies everywhere. But, oh my God. So are you ready for another one of Hulk's special abilities that he has?
Oh, please.
Superhuman leaping.
Oh.
Which is like, people you know, he can jump over New York in one jump, but the Hulk is able to use his highly developed leg muscles. Yeah, no shit. If there's one hero who never skips leg day, it's Hulk.
It is.
As the Hulk becomes enraged, his strength increases considerably, which means he can jump farther than usual. The Hulk has transposed about 1,000 miles with a single leap. And he jumped on top of Mount Olympus from ground level. So he just climbed a mountain by jumping to the top. On more than one occasion, the Hulk has nearly jumped into Earth's orbit. The Hulk even managed to reach Mars with a single bound. So he just once jumped and hit Mars. While calm, the Hulk's leap has been measured to reach 473 miles per hour.
What?
So he just basically nearly goes Mach 1 when he jumps.
Oh God, those are some hefty legs.
That's some beefy legs, but he only weighs 800 pounds. So the next one is superhuman strength utilization, which is basically interesting, unexpected ways Hulk can use his strength to accomplish various feats.
Okay.
For example, the Hulk can inhale great quantities of air for several effects. For example, he can expel the air at enormous speeds to knock down entire forests and armed troops. This resource also enables the Hulk to defeat several superhuman opponents, such as Mr. Fantastic. So he just blew him away. He literally just blew him away. The Hulk can slam his hands together to create tremendously powerful sonic vibrations that propagate through the air and has been compared to, and I quote, the strongest hurricane in history.
Jesus.
So that's the thunderclap. That's the one he does when he in Incredible Hulk, when he just claps and puts out the fire.
What about if he's like part of an audience?
Well.
Give someone a standing ovation.
Doof, doof, doof.
Everyone dies.
He could also create shockwaves with enough power to shatter glass jars simply by snapping his fingers. So snapping his fingers is enough. The shockwave from Hulk's collision with Ironclad reached an infinite number of dimensions through the Crossroads Nexus, creating cataclysmic upheavals and unimaginable destruction. So he can clap so hard, he can just like destroy realities. So that all sounds dumb, but now we're getting to the real fun stuff. This is just like a list of various feats of strength he's accomplished, using like, his strength. So we've got rupturing the space-time continuum with a single powerful blow, destroying a planet and a surrounding moon as a side effect of a direct collision with the She-Hulk. So he punched the She-Hulk and a nearby moon exploded, overpowering and destroying Onslaught's physical form. Onslaught, people who don't know, is Magneto and Professor X's powers combined into a single entity. Rupturing the continuum again with one single punch. So he's done it twice. Shattering glass tempter with negative zone particles, effectively traversing the space-time barrier obstructing his way. So he just punched through time. Destroying an asteroid twice the size of the Earth. Do you want to guess what he did that with?
I would guess a punch.
One punch, yeah. He is one punch! Holding together the tectonic plates of a planet to keep it from collapsing. Tearing Dracula's adamantium netting with ease. Apparently Dracula is out in there. Driving Wolverine's claws back into his own skull, hence damaging adamantium with adamantium. Briefly knocking down Thanos with a few of his powerful blows. That never made it into the MCU. While the Hulk was holding back, he fought against Superman in a strength battle and pushed him to his limits, destroying the latest Hulkbuster armor and overloading Black Panther's Vibranium Panther habit, which was believed to be impossible. Maxine Drax the Destroyer, who was in possession of a power gem in a fist fight, overpowering his own strength, which was redirected against him. So he can't even stop himself. Mate, we're still going. This goes on like
This is just infinite.
This
is
just goes
as
on.
infinite as Hulk's strength.
This is just the section that says strength. We've not even covered stamina yet. Like, think about that. That's just strength.
Like, all that you've read to me is a list of, here is something impossible, but the Hulk did it anyway.
With power. Oh, man, right. So we're going to just end on, which I think is my favourite power of the Hulk's, which is dynamic durability. Like, the strength stuff is interesting. It's just hilarious. Like, that list went on and on and on and on and on. I'm sure most of it was cut out because it wasn't interesting. But this is like one of my favourite abilities because it's one people don't really expect. It is, in addition to the immense strength, the Hulk's body possesses a high degree of resistance to physical injury. The Hulk has survived a tremendous amount of punishment throughout his career. The Hulk's skin is impervious to conventional blades, adamantium and vibranium being strictly the few known metals that can effectively pierce and penetrate his skin. The Hulk is capable, it can withstand high caliber bullets, powerful energy blasts, pressure extreme falls from orbital heights, maximise heat without blistering, maximise cold without freezing, and also massive impacts. He has withstood the several times the impact of ground zero nuclear explosion, Human Torch's Nova Blast with a maximum temperature of 1 million degrees Fahrenheit, and also the crushing pressures of 100 Gs. He does not age. He has also got retroactive immortality. This is my favourite one. For all intents and purposes, the Hulk cannot permanently die. The exact nature of this ability is unknown. I'm guessing it's just every time, like, he dies, he just punches God and God's like, nah.
He just punches back through time.
Just comes back
to death.
However, it suggests that every time the Hulk or Banner is killed, since the day that Banner was hit by the Gamma Bomb, a metaphorical door is open that allows one of the two to walk through in order to successfully enable their resurrection. It is suggested that it's the Hulk who walks through, as Banner would rather be at peace than revive as a Hulk. So basically, every time the Hulk dies, he gets an option that says, continue, and he just goes, fucking yes, I am. Yeah, it's also been theorized that you could kill the Hulk by giving Banner a lobotomy.
I don't think you could.
It's basically kill the part of his brain that the Hulk lives in. We're going to end on the subtitle. It says reactive adaptation, because this is some dumbass shit. There were several events in the past where the Hulk not only faced extended periods of time in oxygen-deprived outer space without suffocating, but he also frequently spoke in these inhospitable habitats. So Hulk can speak in space. Fury's hypothesis has been confirmed since it said that the Hulk can adapt to any environment, even airless space. So the Hulk can just walk around in space.
He could just do anything.
No
anywhere.
one stops the Hulk. Therefore, this evidence that the Hulk could adapt to a wide diversity of hostile habitats. It is plausible this ability is enhanced and by the Hulk's rage. Accordingly, it's been stated that the Hulk does not always need to breathe. He doesn't even need to breathe if he don't want to.
He just does it for fun.
Yeah, and this is just the one that does it. Underwater breathing. The Hulk has been on the ocean floor a number of times. The Hulk is able to breathe due to his body developing a gland which creates an oxygenated perfluorocarbon emulsion which fills his lungs and equalises the pressure. He is therefore able to breathe liquid.
So while he's underwater, his body develops a new gland to just let him breathe underwater.
Just let him breathe water.
Cool.
I don't know about you, Lucas, but this was a lot of fun.
It was.
This was a lot of fun. I hope the people at home are enjoying this one. They go to the subreddit and maybe suggest other stuff we can cover, because this is some dumb ass shit. And I'm hoping some people have at least learned. I'm hoping everyone at home has at least learned one thing about the Hulk today, because holy shit have I.
I've learned quite a bit.